All right. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs coming at you. That's right, on day number 1222 or 1022. That's kind of cool. So if you are a delivery driver for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on, everybody. Simple as that. Tap the little bell. Turn on the notifications. Very important. And of course, let's get 200 likes on this video. I know we can do it. And let's just jump into this, all right? So, this particular person specifically asked to remain anonymous. I know, privacy is very important, so I want to make sure that we uphold that. So, is DoorDash deliberately clamping on multi-apping? Okay, we've talked about this before many, many times. So listen to this. They said, "Dear Pete, I want to remain anonymous, please. Today, DoorDash paused my dash because I refused to take up orders that were not adding up for me. I then switched to another delivery platform and they sent orders to me immediately. On my way to pick up the order at the store, I paused my DoorDash app. After delivery to the customer, I resumed the DoorDash app and they sent me an order to a store. On arriving at the store, I tried to swipe arrived at the store, and the algorithm informed me that I was too far from the store and can't mark me as arrived at the store. I contacted DoorDash support, and instead of support to mark as arrived, I was put on hold, and when it was nearing 10 minutes, I had to unassign the delivery. I suspected it was a bait to mark me being 10 minutes late to the store and send me a notification to this effect. I want to know if other Dashers are experiencing this on the foregoing, which is a new development for me. Thank you." So for those of you guys who ever want to send me something like this, email it to PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com. So with this being said, I cannot, confirm nor deny that they're doing this intentionally. But you are not the first person to tell me about a situation about this. Like, first and foremost, I'm sorry you had to go through this, because as we know, in this gig economy, time is money. Simple as that. The fact here is you were held up for 10, 15 minutes when you could have been onto another delivery. And usually when you can't mark arrive, it's usually like a GPS issue, where for some reason the GPS that DoorDash is using is not getting a good read. Maybe there was a signal issue. It's not getting a good read on your location. So therefore, in their eyes, the automation, the algorithm, it shows that you're not there. But it's interesting how you said that DoorDash paused my dash because I refused to take up orders that were not adding up for me. I've also heard this from other drivers that are saying, for some reason, even though I'm well within my rights to decline as many orders as I want, you can have a 0% acceptance rate if you'd like. They'll say, well, we'll just pause your dash then, because clearly, if we're sending stuff to you, that's an issue, because that's a way to work around the system. Think about that. They're sending you a $3 order, you reject it. They send you another $3 order, you reject it. They send you a $4 order, you reject it. And you keep doing this. You're allowed to. But they're like, you know what? We're going to pause your dash because it seems like you don't want to work. They're not saying, oh, it just seems like, oh, you don't like the orders. They're just saying, it just seems like we're offering you work and you're saying no. So therefore, we're going to pause your dash and offer stuff to other people. But they're offering orders to other people anyway, whether your dash is paused or not. So it's irrelevant, but it's almost like DoorDash's way of saying, well, you don't want to take the orders we're giving you? Too bad. We're going to punish you for it. And that's the loophole, because they're not deactivating you. They're just inconveniencing you with this particular situation, which this is just a theory, okay, for everybody, who wants to, take everything I say out of context. I could see this as a way of saying, oh, we got a cherry picker here. So what can we do to get this person pissed off? Well, let's inconvenience them. Let's inconvenience them as much as possible. So maybe they'll quit and then somebody else will take their spot. That's what these companies are always hoping that is going to happen, because they know they cannot force people to tip. And they know if they raise delivery fees, customers will be turned off. So what's the solution? Let's piss off the drivers that want to cherry pick to the point where they're no longer on the platform. So therefore, other people will sign on, right? And Dash Now, who will take those orders. They want people to take the $3 orders, period. And I'm sure they consult with lawyers on a regular basis to see what they're doing, as long as it's not a breach of contract. They're not stupid, okay? They know what they're doing at this point, and it's getting even more aggravating by every day. And again, to those of you out there who are watching this and saying, well, I'm not having that problem, so Pete doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Remember something, folks. What is the golden rule of the gig economy? Say it with me now. Every market is different. Say it. Let's say it again. Every market is different. It has been that way since day one. Since I started way back in 2017, it has always been that way, and it will continue to always be that way. And that's all I have to say about that. So my final thing here is, I'm in the middle. It could be either way. They may be doing this intentionally, or it may have been a glitch. So everybody in the chat or in the comments, tell me what you guys think. Do you think DoorDash is doing this intentionally, or do you think DoorDash is not? Simple as that. I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. So I do want to take this time to thank all of our patrons over at patreon.com/PaidToDrive. You guys are awesome. If you want to sign up to support the channel, links in the description down below, and you'll get some shout outs just like this. So big shout out when you hear your name called. Say, hey Pete, I heard my name. We got BBA Master Yoda Nottingham, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Lulu Laura, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Kimberly Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Terrence Pacheco, Terry DeLong, and Valerie Brown. Big shout out to all of you. Thank you for signing up. And also, speaking of signing up, stop procrastinating. Download the Get Upside Gas app right now. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. Also in the description, PaidToDriveStore.com for all official Pay to Drive merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, and all that stuff. Check it out. Links in the description. And that's basically all I got for you. If you made it to the end, comment end 611, end 611. Subscribe with all notifications on. If you haven't yet, I'll give you a second to do that. And of course, hit the like. Let's get 200 thumbs up. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you here next time on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your day. For reals. Mahalo.